Is Santa Claus a Mason? He's the architect of Christmas cheer. 'Twas the night before Christmas, and all through the lodge, not a sound of a brother, not even a pledge. The working tools gleamed by the chimney with care, in hopes that the master of the work would be there. The brethren were nestled all snug in their beds, while visions of universality danced in their heads. And I in my apron, and Mum in her shawl, had just settled down to reflect on it all. When out on the roof there arose such a clatter, I sprang from my couch to see what was the matter. Away to the window I flew like a flash, tore open the shutters and threw up the sash. The moon on the breast of the new-fallen snow gave the luster of noonday to objects below, when what to my wondering eyes should appear but a miniature sleigh and 8 tiny reindeer, with a little old driver, majestic and grand. I knew in a moment he had the square in his hand. More rapid than eagles his coursers they flew, and he whistled and shouted and called them anew. Now plumb, now level, now square, and now rule. On trowel, on gauges, on gavel and tool, to the top of the porch, to the top of the wall. Now dash away, work for us all. As dry leaves that before the wild hurricane fly, when they meet with an obstacle, mount to the sky, so up to the housetop the coursers they drew, with the sleigh full of gifts, and St. Nicholas too. He paused on the peak, and he spoke of the freight that spanned all the craft, from the small to the great. He spoke of the orders who strive for the light, and must have their tools before morning is bright. For the Eastern Star's chapters, 5 virtues I bring, that reflect all the love and the comfort they sing. For Ada's true faith, for Ruth's loyal heart, for Esther, Martha, Electa, they each play their part. I carry their symbols, the sword and the urn, the sheaf and the cup, lessons brethren must learn. He shifted the gifts where the jewels shone bright, from the York Rites procession bringing reason and light. For the arch and the cryptic and brave Templars too, with lessons of faith and of work to pursue. From the chapter's grand veil to the council's deep lore, and the commandery's shield, which we all honor more. Then came the designs for the youths brave and bold, the future of craft worth much more than pure gold. For De Molay's chapters a banner unfurled, with virtues of manhood to show all the world. To guide the young brethren in leadership's role, to stand firm for God, home, and country of soul. He drew out a scroll marked with 32 names, the high aspirations and philosophical aims. For the valleys of Scottish rite, truth is the key, a journey of wisdom for all men to see. From the low-numbered grades to the Rose Croix's grand plan, to better the soul and to better the man. For the Shriner's good work, spreading healing and cheer, I carry the fez, dispelling all fear. With the crescent and star and the hospitals bright, bringing comfort and care and the promise of light. For the children they serve, with no burden to pay, I honor their mission and speed them on their way. And then, in a twinkling, I heard on the roof the prancing and pawing of each tiny hoof. As I drew in my head and was turning around, down the chimney St. Nicholas came with a bound. He was dressed all in red, but what made him unique was a snowy white apron pinned tight to his cheek. A working man's bundle he'd flung on his back, and he looked like a master just opening his pack. His eyes, how they twinkled, his dimples, how merry, His cheeks were like roses, his nose like a cherry. His droll little mouth was drawn up in a bow, and the compasses gleamed on his breast in the snow. The stub of a pipe he held tight in his teeth, and the smoke it encircled his head like a wreath. He had a broad face and a little round belly that shook when he laughed like a bowl full of jelly. He was chubby and plump, a right jolly old master, and I laughed when I saw him, though moving much faster. A wink of his eye and a shake of his head soon gave me to know I had nothing to dread. He spoke not a word, but went straight to his work, and drew out a trestle board hidden from clerk. He squared up the hearth, and he leveled the floor, and worked with more grace than I'd e'er seen before. He checked all the stones from the lowliest base to ensure every block was set firmly in place. Then with his long finger and pen made of chalk, he laid out the designs for a straight, upright walk. He adjusted the level for me and for you, and placed the plumb line against the cornerstone true. Then, giving a nod and a grasp of the hand, he vanished like light as the great architect planned. He sprang to his sleigh, to his team gave a charge, and away they all flew, now the whole world at large. But I heard him exclaim, ere he drove out of sight, "Happy solstice, Merry Christmas, and happy holidays to all." Ha ha ha.